I'm Kristen Mancini. My sister Terry Crossan and I run Heart&Soul'd. We're a nonprofit thrift store in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. After we pay our bills to keep the lights on, all our proceeds go to foster and adoption services in and around Delaware County. My sister and I were watching television together, which we rarely do. Our kids were all playing, and a show came on all about kindness. And the particular story we were watching was a woman who opened like a closet out of her garage, and she was selling all this clothing that had been donated to her to provide funds for people to adopt and to pay for legal fees and different things. And we looked at each other and went, we could do this. And we just felt like in that moment we saw that for a reason, and that we both have adopted children. We just took a break because there's a huge truck outside. She's like, I can hear the truck.
I'm so sorry.
Don't
I'll
be
come in the front.
No. Here, I'm going to move this bag.
Adorable.
So do
Sorry.
you.
How are you?
Melody, Terry, Melody. You guys have probably met at dance recitals. Giving the money to our nonprofits and knowing that, in our first year, we were able to help a foster share closet where kids and families who are placed rather quickly into foster care can go shop for free. We paid their rent for 6 months. That felt really good. But one of the sort of sneaky little things we didn't expect was going to be so awesome is the sense of community that we have here. We have regulars who come in, sometimes to shop, sometimes just for a hug or to say hi. We have a gentleman who had lost his wife, and he comes in every Thursday, and we told him if he doesn't, we're going to call him and make sure he's doing okay because he lives alone now. We had a woman come in to tell us that she had a cancer screening and she was now cancer-free, and the whole store clapped for her. This sense of community is something that is such an added bonus that we didn't expect was going to come to us in this journey. Giving back to that community, especially if you really enjoy living there or being a part of it, really solidifies your role both in that community and as an American, and as what you want to teach your kids, the role that you want young Americans to grow up and fulfill. Whether it's opening a store or finding other ways to give back, just modeling that, I think is a really big part of who we are as a country and who we want our young people to be. We have a wall in the store that is full of hearts, and each heart is someone who has come in here that has either been adopted or part of the foster care system. They get to sign our wall. The first 2 names on that wall were my daughter and my sister's daughter. Seeing them just put the little taped heart up on the wall was like, they're why we're doing this, and their adoption journey to coming to our families meant so much more than just completing our families. It's also helping other people do the same, whether it's through foster care or through adoption. My family is the most fulfilling thing I have ever done. This has got to be a close second because it just feels good to come in here and open the door every day, knowing that, we might see some new faces who have never been here, and we get to talk to them about our mission. And we will see our regulars who come in specifically because they want to support our mission. Every day we feel sort of validated that we chose to do this and that we've been so supported. And I think that just feeling that support from people we might not have known a year ago, there's no way to not be fulfilled by that. That love and support from people, especially people who were strangers a year ago, is just absolutely amazing. Did you see the New Kids on the Block thing I tagged you in?
I loved it. Oh my god, it's so cute. I have more in my car, but I'll bring it out later. It's like another one of those.
Oh yeah, we'll start with this one and then I can come out and help you.
Okay, sorry, I'm like
Go shop first.
Why not? These are really cute.
Oh, they just came in yesterday. At the beginning of this journey, I never felt like we weren't going to be able to make an impact somehow, even if it was small. So I would like to tell someone, even if you put a lemonade stand in front of your house and you make $5 that day that you can donate somewhere, that's $5 that didn't exist in that organization before that day. So it's kind of like when you talk about throwing a rock into a pond and the ripples go out. Our initial ripples were very small and they're growing bigger, and we still want them to be bigger. But everybody has to start somewhere. It can be daunting and it can be exhausting at times, But I would tell anybody interested in giving back that it just takes one small step to give back a little something. Even adding a canned good to a food pantry, that's giving back. That's something, that's an item of food that someone didn't have yesterday that you've provided. So I think every small action you can build on. So just start small, start manageable, and build your way up, and you'll see that people will support you. That's the biggest, most important thing too, is having a wonderful support system. And I feel like when you're doing good in the world, people want to support you, and they will find you and you will find them. And that is one of the most beautiful things as well, that, you know, it started out as my sister and I and our families and our brother and his family supporting us, and, you know, friends and neighbors providing donations. And it turned into a whole community. Or people who say, oh, I thrift all over. I drove up from Maryland. I read about you guys. It just grows exponentially between the family time and then the community surrounding us, and that support. I think I can't stress enough how wonderfully surprising that has been. For the future, I want this to continue to grow as something where we can just keep giving more and more. It's funny because one of our friends came in one day and she was like, oh, you have my son's shirt on. It looks so cute on you. I'm like, thanks.
Oh, there you go.
She's like, I'm so happy it got new life. I'm like, me too.
I love that new life.
Right? It really is.